Hey everybody, welcome back to my newborn practice. When I came out of the hospital that was mentioned in this channel's pinned welcome video, I had lost everything professionally that was familiar. I was no longer a performer, no longer a choreographer, and no longer a teacher. The only part of me that was the same was that I was a married man. And about a year and a half after coming home, my wife and I had a very challenging conversation. She shared with me that she had not been happy in our marriage long before I had gotten sick. And this was not the first time that we had had this kind of conversation. And I have to admit, playing a significant part in her suggestion for us to separate and get a divorce. But this devastated me though, because that was the last part that resembled who I was. The picture of the canvas of my life was quickly being scrubbed away. During our divorce, I became so depressed, so angry, and so hopeless that while I was walking on a subway platform, I thought to myself that I could just jump in front of the next train and end it right there. I was in so much pain physically and emotionally that I could really not see a better way out. But fortunately, my daughter's picture came into my mind. And I thought about what she might have to live with for the rest of her life if I was selfish enough to do such a thing. The picture of my daughter's face coming into my mind is what this episode is all about. It's times like these that it's important to have a tool that can trigger a thought. And the picture of my daughter's face, that was able to shift my state of being long enough to change the dangerous behavior that was attached to my next action. In this episode, I will begin to show and unpack all the senses that I found that were the most effective when changing a thought or feeling that was able to shift my state of being. Is there a movie or TV show that just makes you feel good? An easy feel-good movie for me will always be The Wizard of Oz. What's one feel-good movie for you? Maybe your mom or dad made a dish during the holidays that makes you reminisce about a time that was filled with fun and excitement. My mom's mac and cheese is all I need to do that. I remember getting a 45 of the Jackson 5's ABC on Christmas morning and being so excited I could not wait to put it on the turntable. What's one of your favorite songs when you were, let's say, 7 years old? There is not one episode of I Love Lucy that does not make me laugh uncontrollably. What's one of your favorite TV sitcoms? In the last episode, I explained how I was able to regain my life by daily using tools that were able to shift my state of being. Learning to become more consciously aware of triggers was a long and tedious process and took lots of practice, but it was worth it. Our power lies in our ability to choose better feeling thoughts in any present moment. Consciously, our five senses have many triggers attached that can direct our feelings and thoughts to a better state of being. Think about it. There are many things that can be consciously associated with what we can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. Take a moment and think about it. Can you find one? One moment that reminds you of something that engages one or more of the senses into a better feeling time. I encourage you to start keeping a notepad or journal and write down and collect triggers. You can convert those triggers, those precious moments, into a taste, touch, sight, or sound bite that can be added to your tool chest. Did something come to mind during this episode that could trigger a better state of being? If so, please leave it in the comments below. It might help someone in our community find something that they too might be able to use as a trigger or tool to add to their chest. Using triggers and tools to shift our state of being towards these better heightened emotional places can lead us, with their power, to be transformed into more hopeful, more happy, and more healthy people. In our next episode, I will begin to unpack one of these senses. So until then, whenever you remember something that makes or made you feel good, write it down. And remember to practice and work out daily, flexing and strengthening that resilience muscle. Bye for now. Hey everybody, thanks for watching that video. If you haven't joined this community yet, please subscribe to this channel and click that little bell just so that you never miss a conversation. This is a dialogue, not a monologue, so please comment below, join the discussion, and remember, life is only as good as we make it. Bye for now.